Hi guys. So I want the good news today. I want everyone to tell me you can hear me loud and clear. We'll wait a few more minutes. You guys are early. That's awesome. I'll make a list of everyone that came in early. That means you guys are responsible, and you need better payouts because you're very reliable. All right. Let me open the chat too to make sure it goes to everyone. Beautiful. Happy Crown. All right, so I will have some really fun things for you today. I'll wait 5 more minutes to make sure everyone joins, but as an overview, hi Kat. Everyone is automatically muted, so it's just a Zoom option, just so you know. It wasn't me. So I'll do my absolute best to keep it super interesting for you guys today. I'm just admitting everyone as they come in. So number one, I will want to show just some cool feature for the new affiliates and our new partners. Then I want to go for the new offers, what's hot and also what's really working for specific sources, because I know that's your favorite thing. And what we can be most helpful with is to be really specific about what's working on specific channels, right? So I promise we'll do that as well. And of course, any questions you have are more than welcome. That's why we're here. We're going to do this more often for you guys because that was one of the big things last year. A lot of you guys asked for more webinars and more podcasts, so we'll do our absolute best to get more for you. Just admitting all the friends. Oh my goodness, so many of us. I don't know if you guys can see everyone else that's joining. You should, but Helen and Victoria, hi guys. Hi Volker. You guys are automatically muted. It's a Zoom setting. If you want to say anything, please.
I know. Thank you very much.
Hey, I love it when you guys, that's why I had the meeting like this. I love it. If whoever is comfortable, please turn on your cameras. I love to see your beautiful faces. And also when you have a question, I can tell if you're serious or not, right? So I don't know how the weather is wherever you are in the world. I don't know if you guys know this about me. So I lived in the US for a really long time. I'm a proud American citizen. However, I was born and raised in Romania in Eastern Europe. So recently, a few years back, almost 4 already, we decided to move back to Romania. Might have been a good time with all the political things happening in the US. Of course, I'm a proud American and I miss the US daily, but one of the cool things about being back here is the weather. We had this beautiful winter. We have so much snow right now. I was in California before I came back home, and it's awesome. We did this huge igloo, I think it's called, and my 4-year-old son had the best day with that yesterday. So yeah, I don't know if you guys are somewhere in the world where it's really hot, or if you're having a beautiful winter, but I personally love the snow. So all right, 2 more minutes. So many of you guys, I love it. Volker, where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
Germany, awesome.
And it's pretty cold outside, so it's like 2 degrees or something.
Very.
I just came out from outside, so I just came in.
Warm and cozy. Best thing about a good winter day is to have to sit by a fire. Am I right? Kat, where are you? Remind me. Are you in Canada or the US?
I'm in Denver, Colorado, and it's beautiful, blue sky and sunny.
I love it. That's awesome. You shared a picture on your Facebook a couple of weeks ago, and it was a creek or a lake, but it was just beautiful. So is that something where close to your home?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Walking distance. I can walk down to Cherry Creek or up to Smith Lake. It's very nice.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome. All right, so I'm keep admitting everyone that wants to join. So bear with me just for a few more minutes, and then I'll dig into the fun stuff. And please, if you have any questions, or if you're just getting started with us, please ask anything you want. You know, we grew so much and so quickly because when an affiliate asked the question, there were 10 other people probably needing the same answers, but you know, some of us are more shy or more introverted. So if you have any questions, please know it's nothing silly. We love all questions, especially if you're just getting started. A big reason why we do the webinars, we do it for the current partners to let you guys know about hot new offers or what's doing good for specific sources. However, if you're just getting started and you're curious about some of the features or the back office, please ask us. We really love to help. And one of my favorite things about the industry, before working in the digital space, I had very different jobs. I worked for a big hospital in Pennsylvania, and then in California, I worked for a Fortune 500 company that was doing sales, and it was a really different space, right? But one thing I love about our industry, there's so much room for growth. It's really, it's not just something cheesy. We can really help each other a lot. And we actually end up making more money as an industry when we help each other, right? So we have the product owners and the affiliates, and if we send more traffic to an offer, then the product owner can use that for his email marketing. Then we get more leads and more customers in the space. So it's really one of those things where in our industry, we can help each other a lot. Especially with affiliate marketing. We had an article in Entrepreneur a couple of months back where I was sharing that a lot of our affiliates are making close to $50,000 a day. And then, you had the reactions to that article. I don't know if you guys had a chance to read it. The reaction was initially like, oh, come on, that's crazy. Who makes 50K a day? Well, a lot of people, but those people were here years ago, and I remember them asking a lot of questions, right? And working very hard, being part of the community, trying different verticals. And one of the things that I'll share with you guys today is a few new verticals and offers that we brought in for you that might be a good fit, right? Because if you are successful and you're finally at the point where you can give other niches a try, we really encourage that. And what we do with our offers, and this is something, okay, it's 2 minutes past, so I can share some of the stuff that I had planned for you. So one of the big things I wanted to share with you guys, you're gonna see a lot of new offers in the next few months, right? And you notice we usually, in our weekly newsletters, besides sharing some cool information from the blog post, we try at least once a week to show you some of the new offers and some of the offers that are doing best. So just a bit of a background on how we accept new product owners on MaxWeb, because that's very important to a lot of you guys that are affiliates. So we are very strict in the sense that we love working with people that we love and we trust. We usually go by referral. So if you're going to have some of the offers that we created internally, some of those offers we mark them as private. A lot of you guys have already run those. So we have a bunch of our supplements that we create. And then we have a lot of the offers like Fit Edge Labs, where we are the advertiser of record. We do all the traffic for them. Even if we don't create the offers, if you want to run them, you'll come to MaxWeb. And then we have the category of vendors that are probably doing their processing on themselves, or they're doing it on BuyGoods or ClickBank, and we do the CPA traffic for them. So I just want to give you guys a bit of background and assure you that every time we accept a new product owner on MaxWeb, it's usually a referral that's coming from a friend of someone we know in the industry. And we got to the point where we can we can decide which are the clients that we want to work with. And I just want you guys to know there are people that we trust that have very good offers. you're not going to see offers that are rebrokered on different networks. So in the next few weeks, when you're going to see emails with new offers, just be assured there are stuff that is, they're doing well. We either tested everything internally, or we have good friends that are running the offers, and they asked us to onboard those specific campaigns. So as always, when unsure, just ask, and we'll make sure we tell you what's doing best. All right. So first thing first, if you're new to MaxWeb, I'll spend just 2 minutes on this. You just started with us. You went through the approval process. And by the way, if you have friends or affiliates that are thinking about working with MaxWeb, please give them a heads up about our approval process, right? I don't want them to think it's singular. So we are very strict with every single affiliate that is going to join the network. Strict in the sense that we are going to ask you to add us on Skype. On the application, we're going to have at least 2 references that it's good for you to provide, or worst case, or really not worst case, but if you're new and you don't work with other networks, or you don't have other affiliate friends that can vouch for you, we are going to ask for proof of website. Because if you have your own website, it pretty much tells us you don't have a lot of friends in the industry yet, but you're serious about getting started, and you put in the work to create your own website where you can review the products. So if you have any friends that you want to refer to us, just give them a heads up that we are not trying to be difficult with the approval process. We just want to make sure we work with affiliates that are really excited to be here and that communicate well with us. So one of the things you notice, we always ask you guys to add us on Skype. Even if it's the review Skype of one of your account managers, we always encourage you to do that. So one, it's, we want to make sure you are a real person behind the computer, and, you're legitimate. That's the first big reason why. But honestly, if you're going to be successful, and we're going to be successful through you, right? We couldn't do what we do without our affiliates. So in order for us to be successful, you're going to have to make sales. You're going to have to run good traffic, good quality traffic. And we cannot help you very well if our account managers don't communicate with you guys every single day, or at least once, twice a week. So a big reason of why we ask you to always add us on Skype and communicate with us, if let's say George is going to tell us he does email marketing. As soon as we have an offer that does well on email, we're going to let George know, because maybe the first offer that George tried was an offer that's doing specifically well for Facebook. And if he is not there communicating with us, he might not be successful. And that doesn't help us, right? Because a big part of our reputation is getting affiliates to sign up, work with MaxWeb, and then be profitable. So a big way of how we can help you guys is by making sure that you are, you are always communicating with your account manager. So if I'm just going to spend 2 more minutes on this, I'm going to show you the facts page right here, and this is going to be sent to everyone. So if you don't know who your account manager is, if you just started with us, you got an email that automatically told you who your account manager is. If you're working with us for a while now, but you just didn't have the privilege to work with your account manager yet, I just shared the facts page that shows you with pictures who is your specific account manager. And I beg you guys, please add them on Skype, because they're going to help you pick good campaigns that are going to do very well for you and your specific sources. All right, so that's that. And the big news for today, which we haven't announced yet, but I want to tell you guys in person. So if you have any affiliate friends and you're going to refer them to MaxWeb, we are actually going to do a giveaway, like a really fun giveaway. And I was talking to everyone on the team, and we were brainstorming about what can we offer you. And a lot of people want the new iPhone, right? We are digital people. We are in the digital space. So long story short, if you send one of your affiliate friends to MaxWeb and they do, it's going to be a specific amount of sales in the first 30 days, nothing crazy, something doable. Then you're going to get an iPhone 12, like the new fancy one. And we're going to do this for everyone because it's still going to be profitable for us. There's no gimmick behind it, because if you are referring your friend Matt to us and Matt is going to do 100 sales in his first 30 days, that means he's a good affiliate. And, you know, for us spending $1,000 or $2,000 to send you a nice iPhone is not a big deal, but you're also going to feel, you know, rewarded and excited about that. So, yeah, if you have any friends, send them over to us and we'll make sure you get some cool gadgets. Also, if you want, I don't know, some fancy MaxWeb t-shirts or hats or anything like that, we'll be more than happy to send them over to you guys because we're trying to, you know, build the community, and that's always fun. All right, so what are you guys waiting for most is some of the offers that are doing very well on specific sources. So we will start with native. A lot of our affiliates do native, so you know, I'll start with that. Then we'll go through email, display, Facebook, and search in order. And I will try to be very specific with the campaigns that are doing well. So you're very certain what you should be running in January to make sure you're profitable. So the first offer that I want to show you guys, Melatox is an offer that's doing very well on Outbrain. It's live and approved. If you're working with Outbrain, you're going to know half of the battle is getting stuff approved. So the good news about this offer is that it's already live. You know, it's working. So if you're doing Outbrain Melatox, it's a good, safe bet for it. I'm admitting a few more friends in here. There we go. Oh my gosh, so many of you guys. I feel so honored to have you.
Affiliate manager can just suggest me that Mentrox offer.
Sorry, can you repeat
And
that? I got the last part about Melatox. Can you repeat that?
Yes, my affiliate manager can just suggest me that offer, and I just put approved, and now I set up all the landing page and funnel for that offer to promote it. So I'm gonna go with that, and thinking what you are going to suggest more to me.
Absolutely. Well, that's a good one. So give us feedback once you, I mean, well, your account manager is going to be looking at your conversion rate and your visits and whatnot, but it's a good one, right? So I'm sure we'll have more good offers. I'm also going to share some of the new offers soon, but right now, I know that's the most important, right? You get bombarded with offers all the time. So it's so important to know, okay, where I should invest my energy to make sure I'm making some money in January, right? So for Outbrain and native in general, that's a really good one. This is also have been doing very well on native. And this offer, Silensil, is also, it's one of ours, which means because we don't do any search traffic in-house, you can do search, you can even do brand bidding. Brand bidding is usually not allowed because a lot of the product owners naturally prefer to do that in-house. And you know, for a lot of our offers, we don't allow brand bidding. And we always ask you guys to send in all your creative and whatnot. So for our offers, you know, the way you have with Silensil, you can do search and you can do display and email and whatnot, and you have a lot of flexibility because we usually don't touch them, you know, ourselves. You're able to do brand bidding as well. So I know, I think it was Jeremy, if you're here, you emailed me before and you asked me if there are any offers where you can do brand bidding, and I said yes, I will share one that's doing very well. Silensil is one of them. So here it is. And if you press, I know it says sign up link. but it's actually a preview link. So if you press in our chat there on Still and Still, you can see the bottle and the conversion rate. And Alan, I think he had a question earlier. It was about the conversion rate. So I just want to clarify. So the conversion rate you usually see for offers, that is all for all the traffic sources, right? So you see on the campaign page, a lot of the offers have similar conversion rates because we usually put there just the good offers that are doing well, right? So they're going to have similar conversion rates, but it's important for you to know that is for all traffic sources. So going back to what I was saying earlier, it's very important we know what you're doing so we can help you, because you might see an offer on the campaign page that has a 3% conversion rate, but that might be the only offer that's not doing well for Facebook or is not going to ever get approved. So we might as well like tell you and help you with that. All right. Diet offers. A lot of you asked, okay, it's January, everyone is running diet. Flat Belly Tonic has been the best. Matt is the guy that created the offer. He happens to be a very nice guy, but it's such a strong offer. I mean, has been doing well for us on email and search, display, social. It's a really good offer. So if you're not sure, also, what I love about this offer, the average order value is very good, which means if you are signing up today, we can probably start you at 90 CPA, which you know is it's really good for a supplement. So Flat Belly Tonic, if you're not sure, you're seeing a lot of diet offers out there. This is a good one, and one that has a high conversion rate on email and social and native. So it's a really good one. And I know diet is harder to get approved on social and native, but a lot of the affiliates had a lot of luck with it this month. So again, I'm also going through the questions I got before the webinar. So diet, if you need one, because you usually get like a list of 5 or 10 weight loss offers. If you just need one to be sure you're, you're going to have a winner, go with Flat Belly Tonic. All right. We also have Medicore. So Medicore, it's that offer that the processing is on Digistore. However, we have it on CPA. So if you rather run it through us on CPA, we would be more than happy to help. So if you have been running Medicore on RevShare and you want to run it on CPA, let us know. I had a note to let you guys know as well. All right. Moving along. This is an offer that has been doing very well for our email partners. Balance. It's not an old offer. It's not new either. I think we have 6 months with the offer, which is usually a sweet spot, which means it hasn't been burned out, but it's not new for us not to have data. So when I was looking at the stats and the dashboard this morning to pull up offers, good offers, Altai was definitely in there. If you need to choose one diabetes offer between Melitox and Altai, go with Melitox if you're doing anything else besides email. For email, Altai has been doing a bit better. So just a bit of inside knowledge there too. All right, skin offers. Which is your best skin offer? I think Andrea asked this morning. So South Beach Skin Lab, we actually had the offer for about a good year now. And it's still just as strong as a year ago. Truth is, in all honesty, we optimize it a lot and often. So it doesn't always have to be that after a few months, you're gonna see the full close cycle of an offer dying. It doesn't always have to be like that. And we have many examples on the network of offers that are doing incredibly well years later. I think Sugar Balance is one of them. If you have been with MaxWeb for a few years, you've noticed Sugar Balance is one of those offers that is just good all the time. It's good on email and native and display. So that's just one of those things. And South Beach Skin Lab, that's the skin offer. that's doing well on all sources, and it's very constant. One of the good things about it is the conversion rate, which is very constant. All right, let's see. I have a couple more offers that I want to show you. Nerve. Okay, so Nerve, is sugar balance good for Facebook? No, it's going to be hard to approve. So I'm saying no because usually it has high conversion rates on native. The affiliates, we have our top, the super affiliates that are doing a lot of Facebook traffic, they were able to get it approved, but other affiliates, the big chunk of them couldn't get it approved. So unless it's your it's your specialty and you're usually very comfortable with getting supplements approved, I would say something else that it's safer for Facebook, probably like pelvic floor or even the IPL laser hair removal. That's a safe bet. And for Facebook, a really good offer for Facebook would be the Eat, Sleep, Burn, because it's a digital offer. So give me just a second. I will pull that up for you. Eat, Sleep, Burn. Neat. All right, so for Facebook, if you want a safe bet for diet, Eat, Sleep, Burn is a digital offer. It's a digital offer that I believe the cost to consumer is $37. However, we are actually going to send an email out today announcing everyone that we are increasing the CPA to $50. So I know it's great. It's $37 on the cost to consumer. You're going to get $50 if you promote it, and because it's digital, it's super easy to get it approved. All right, which offer is the best for Bing ads? Sorry if someone has already asked that. Not a problem, Arush. So for Bing, that's usually search. I shared Melatox, Silensil. Those are really good. I'm also gonna share this one. This is really good for Bing ads. All right, so the Arush, the one that I just shared right now, that specifically on Bing ads has been doing very well. And because it's one of ours and we don't do search on it, you're obviously allowed to do Bing. So Ian Fernando replied to Helen, thank you. Native ads are networks like rep content I'll bring to Bula. Exactly. So you have social media, right, which is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and then you have the native ads like Outbrain, Taboola, Content Ad, Gemini, where you buy placements. So it's usually a paid method of traffic, and a lot of our affiliates do native because it's an investment, but it's also very profitable. Facebook remains, I was looking, one of the questions earlier was, what is the #1 source of traffic on MaxWeb? And it's Facebook and native have always been close. Lately, it's been more Facebook, even for supplements. I mean, our private offers like Visit Clear, Clear Nails, BioSuit, which is a nerve supplement, those are usually very good for Facebook. And just an inside tip, our super affiliates really like those for Facebook. So if you're not running those, but you like Facebook and you're comfortable with it, please ask your account managers to approve you. You're not going to see them on the campaign page. These are they're more private, but they do well on Facebook. So a lot of people are curious, right, of what's working. We have big super affiliates to do very well with email as well, or search, but native and Facebook are still definitely our #1. Victoria, absolutely. I'll just write the names because these are a bit more private, but if you ping the account managers, they're gonna know. BioSuit and Clear Nails. Okay, so those are 3 of our private offers. They do a lot of volume on Facebook. If you just mention the names to the account managers, they'll know. They're not on a campaign page. But I guess, one of the big reasons we do the webinars, we share a lot of the stuff that you probably wouldn't be able to find if you're just, browsing on the campaign page or reading the newsletters. All right, so I see we have a few more questions in the Q&A that I missed, so I'm gonna go through those. just one more offer that I want to show you that we optimized and is really good. And when I say really good like that, I mean it's good on email and display and you know, all the different sources. And a really cool offer if you are used to browsing the campaign page every day, the way I am, you notice we have a new diabetes offer. It's called the plant insulin. So it's the same, we use the same copywriter that created Sugar Balance. So you know it's going to be a winner. I didn't include it on my speech earlier on top offers because it's very new. However, you know, my feeling is this is going to be a big winner because we use the same copywriter that we use for Sugar Balance. So it's going to be a winner, and it accepts all the traffic sources. They also have a really good shipping company, the partner that we're using on this, so they can ship globally, except of course the COVID list of countries where you cannot ship. Oh, perfect. Oh, just open my screen. So many of you guys here. I love it. That's wonderful. All right. The other really important things that I wanted to share with you guys. So besides all the new offers and all the, you know, the fun stuff that we have planned, one of the things that I wanted to tell you, we've been working on this for quite a bit now, and a lot of you asked. So right now, when you log into the back office, you see all the different offers. However, to see the commission logs, you have to go within every offer in every you know, campaign to check your commission logs. And initially, when we started that, it was a good thing for our native affiliates because they love seeing their conversion rate and their stuff differently. They didn't want everything on the same dashboard because it would confuse their stats and their cash flow and whatnot. Long story short, as we evolved and we had more partners that do Facebook and search and email, it was a pain every month when they had to reconcile all the different offers they have, right? So we are almost live with the feature. We are going to have, when you log in on the main dashboard, you're going to have the option to look at how much you earned last month. So you're going to have pretty much a beautiful display of all your offers with the total. So instead of going through every single campaign on the main dashboard, you're going to just press, okay, my offers last month, how many you know, how many sales I had, what was my total commission. So that should be live before you have to run your numbers for February. So probably another week or two. But I was too excited not to share that with you guys today. So that's the good news. Can you share the best traffic source? Arvin, for specific offers, if you can share the offer you're looking at, I would be more than happy to do that. Deborah asks, what are the best offers for email? Wonderful. So for email, I would definitely recommend you go with, I will type it so it's very easy for you. Clear nails, I'll type balance. A really good one for email is eyesight. Perfect. Seal and blood pressure. I'm gonna do the reply to everyone, not just to Deborah, but because, you know, it might be helpful. So email, clear nails, Altai, eyesight, silencing, and blood pressure 911. I don't want to give you more. Obviously, we have more offers doing well on email, but I think it's best to focus on 3-5 new ones, especially at a time, to invest the right energy. However, this offers always also have good email swipes. So if you're emailer, you know how important that is. We usually invest heavily into good copywriters for email swipes because you can have a fantastic offer, but if the email swipes are not very good, you're welcome, Deborah. It's not going to work. My affiliate manager change, is it normal? Normally not. Normally you'll stick with the same affiliate manager unless something happens and we had to move him within a different side of the company, right? So we had one of our account manager, we moved him into a different role where he's doing some fun stuff on the back end. He doesn't interact with affiliates anymore. That's why. But you're probably going to stick with the same one for a while now, Volker. Plus, I'm here too, right? I'm just a humble CEO. I'm not as good as the team on day-to-day, but I love to help. I'm probably in more chats than I should be, and I love to see the interactions. So if you want me in the chats with you or with the other account managers, just ask the team to add me there, and I'll be more than happy to help. Is MGID a good native source? It is, Dennis. It is, and we actually have a partnership with MGID. I don't remember how much they're offering off, but I know they offer some special perks to the affiliates that go and say, hey, I work with MaxWeb. I think it's 25% off of your first chunk of placements you buy, which is a lot, right? So MGID is a good one. The good thing about MGID, because we work closely with them, they've already approved a bunch of our offers like Sugar Balance and Silensil, Probiolite. So definitely a good one. And it's not very expensive in comparison to others. I hope we don't have any MGID reps on this call because I don't want to make anyone feel bad. They were very good a couple of years ago. The traffic quality was not very good, but that really changed the last year. I think they have some new leadership, might be a new director there, but in a nutshell, yeah, definitely. They've been doing very good, great quality traffic. So it's definitely a good one if you want to give it a try. Yeah, and well, Ian Fernando, his typing some replies there for you guys. I don't know if you guys know Ian. I'm sure you do because he's a legend. He was part of our, when we had the conference in August, he was one of the speakers that I had the pleasure to interview. So Ian has been doing affiliate marketing for a long time. He's young. He just started when he was a baby. But any advice he has, definitely it's a good one. Ali Hamza, that's a really good question. I'm new here in MaxWeb. I have one question. How do you see the targeted and allowed geos for any offer? So that's easy. When you get it, I'll show you a link. Every specific offer, when you get it approved, you're gonna see it has the name of the offer, and I'll do a share screen in a second here just to show you. I'm just gonna log into one of my test affiliate accounts for you. So I'm just going to explain through it while I log in here. You're going to see the name of the offer. In parentheses, you're going to see the allowed geos, and then next under it, you're going to see the CPA and also the allowed traffic sources. But if you bear with me just a second, I will show you live how that looks. Because I know that's important if you're just getting started. And most importantly, I know in the affiliate space, if you're just getting started, you're not so used to logging into the back office because maybe you're used to has offers or cake where there's not a lot of interesting stuff going on in the back office. But we really encourage you to try logging into the back office whenever you can, because we always have new features. It's super easy for you to know how much money you're making, the visits, which we are so proud of our impeccable tracking. So there we go. I'm going to share my screen here with you guys. Perfect, beautiful. All right, so this is one of our test accounts. This is a specific offers. On the left corner here, you're going to see the name of the offer, which is supplements. That's Sugar Balance. Very easy. If you're not sure who your account manager is, we make sure it's right here on the main dashboard for you, right? And your affiliate links. So to answer your question, how do you know the allowed geos? Your affiliate links usually have as much information as possible. They're going to have the CPA you are on. they're going to have the restrictions, which are very important for you to follow every time, because that's kind of the only things that will get you kicked out if is you don't, follow the restrictions. And the allowed geos. And for Sugar Belland is different because we have very good fulfillment. So we allowed all tier 1 countries. Tier 1 is usually US, UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. If you are unsure about any of the offers, please ask your account manager. If you're getting started with Melody Talks, you're not sure where you can target, please ask us. So one of the big things here is with geo restrictions right now, it ties in with COVID and a lot of the restrictions we got from the fulfillment houses. So in many cases, it's not that we don't want to ship to specific countries. One of the things we are proud at MaxWeb is that we can really target so many different countries, not just the US. Because a lot of you guys, our affiliates, have been sending great traffic to Spain or Asia, or even non-English speaking countries where customers would like to purchase. But right now it ties in with the COVID restrictions a lot. So. Perfect. I see you guys are helping each other in the chat. That's awesome. I love it. So one of the, if you're just getting started, because I know there's already like at least 5 questions from new friends, a really good resource for you is going to be our blog. We spend a lot of a good chunk of time making sure we have relevant information there. So it's not going to be just information like, cool trends, like 5 general things that are gonna, be a waste of time for you to read. One of the really good blogs that we posted just a couple of weeks ago, as an example, was about specific subject lines that are very, very good for your email traffic, right? So if you've been doing this for a while, you know how hard it is to find good, relevant knowledge in our industry. So I'm actually going to share that blog post with you. So yeah, if you're just getting started and if you don't know about our blog, we invest a lot of time and energy to make sure that a few times a month, you're going to have good free information there. And Alicia asked earlier about a course, and I believe I mentioned this a few times. I would be more than happy to explain again. No, we don't offer a course for new affiliates at MaxWeb because we have been trying very hard to stay away from charging affiliates anything. Because we're super proud of making sure everything is free for our affiliates. We make money on the processing side or, the share of traffic. But when it comes to our affiliates, we want to make sure you guys don't pay, but you earn money with MaxWeb. So we came up with the blog idea, the podcast, the webinars, the videos where you can learn information for free. So we don't have a course yet, but if you're really curious on where you can get really good information for free, besides like YouTube channels, a lot of the Facebook groups are fantastic. So I don't know if you heard about Avengers. That's a good community on Facebook where they share information about native traffic and email. I'm part of the group and I love it. Also native gurus. If you go to Facebook and you type native gurus, it's a big group, like any other Facebook group. I'm not a huge fan of Facebook groups. I think I have 4 that I'm part of, but the ones that I mentioned actually bring value. So many times you'll see questions like, hey guys, I'm trying to get this campaign live on content ad. I have no idea how to do this setting A, B, and C. Can you help me? And you're going to be surprised how many super affiliates are excited to reply to your questions. So instead of investing a lot of money into a course, I think first take advantage of the free methods like this, like groups and chats that actually provide value without you having to pay a lot of money. Later on, when you're making 50K a day, I was telling you about the entrepreneur article, then you can invest more time in like a special mindset. Because when you get to a point, that's where we want to invest in our mindset, so we don't get bored with with spending all this money, right? I see Volker is smiling. You'll get there. 1 year from now, when we have the webinar, you're going to raise your hand and you're going to say, Anna, I made it. I got to 50K a day. I'm going to buy an airplane or just a helicopter and fly to Romania because you're in Germany. All right, what are the names of the Facebook groups? Native Gurus is one, and then Avengers is the others. Well, these are specific ones where, you know, you have super. So the last one, that's just a big one. Not that it's not good, it's great, but it's very, like, it's huge. So it's filled with a lot of vendors and a lot of affiliates, so it might not provide as much value. But Native Gurus and Avengers, those are smaller, and it's usually just affiliates. I was able to hide my way in there, so they don't know I'm in the groups. I'm joking. You know, we do a lot of affiliate marketing as well, but Native Gurus, start with that. If they're asking questions when you sign up, not that I'm thinking about it. Absolutely, Yan. So Yan is sharing that Avenger just recently merged with Affiliate Business Club. Can I share the link here? Please do. Please do. I would never share information that is not helpful to you. One thing that I'm proud of, MaxWeb never makes money out of referring other people. We usually refuse any type of rev share on sending people to different platforms because we want to make sure all the information that we provide to affiliates is legitimate. So, yep. So definitely the group that Ian shared is really awesome. Oh, I didn't know that's called the same, Victoria. Thank you. So Victoria shared that. Make sure that people know it's not the Avengers program by Robbie that's paid. Yes, we know Robbie. I had no idea that's called Avengers as well. So actually, Ian just shared that Avengers merged with Affiliate Business Club. And
despite that,
Anna?
Yes. Hi, Victoria.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
So I don't know if it's an advanced program through his advanced program, and they just launched it a month ago, and it's spelled differently, but I wouldn't want anyone to get in on that path because it's like 15,000 or something, so it's not
at all. Again,
but it's like a mastermind level group. Another level after his main group.
I want to thank Congress.
Well, I'm really happy that you shared that because, yeah, absolutely. I didn't know that's called the same. So thank you. You see, that's why we have this and we can share the information. But I just shared the link again with the Affiliate Business Club. And that's a good one. You'll see you can just share information. You don't have to pay for it. We ask and we reply to specific things all the time. All right. Another fun thing. So we went through some of the offers. I was telling you guys about the awesome feature where you're going to be able to see all your offers. I told you that you can win an iPhone 12, which I bet is something new you're learning on a webinar. We'll share more details on email about that. But basically, we wanted to make it worth your time if you're sharing that, hey guys, I love MaxWeb, go join them. I want to make sure it's, we want to make sure it's profitable for you as well, because obviously we make money and we're profitable when affiliates work with us. So why not reward you if you were the one that send them over. What we are really hoping we can do, I mean, this year it's still so many unknowns. We actually wanted to do last year. If you guys remember, in August we had MaxWeb Connect, which was our first ever conference. So we actually wanted to have that live in person and invite a bunch of you guys and fly a lot of people over to create this awesome physical event. I don't know if it's going to be possible this year. We're still like hoping for that, for our own physical event where we can, fly a lot of our friends in, and a lot of us can just hang out together and build relationships. Not like a mastermind, really just once a year touch base with our MaxWeb friends and see what's going on. But we'll see. If not, worst case scenario, we'll do the the conference again, the digital conference. Of course, it's going to be all free for you guys. And if there are any, what I wanted to ask you guys, so if there are any speakers that you like in the digital space, it can be someone that everyone knows, like Neil Patel, or it can be someone like Dimitris from Epoch, or really anyone. If you would love for me to have a podcast with specific speakers, please let me know, and we'll do our best to get them on for you. This year is going to be our year because more people than ever are at home using the internet. Maxis is a great opportunity. I know, I really believe it. And I almost feel bad at times because 2020 was such a good year for us and for our affiliates. Like, we grow if our affiliates make money, and it was such a good year. And I think you're right. It does tie in with a lot of people being at home, being focused, being in front of the computers more. So yeah, I always say this as a joke. I used to say it when I first started the webinars, and it wasn't like 70 of us, it was just like 4 of us here. And I always say, you know, a few of you guys a few years from now are going to buy your first yacht or your first helicopter, and you're going to tell everyone you did it with MaxWeb. And I'm excited. That's my favorite, right? I don't say this to be cheesy, but that's my favorite, when our affiliates grow, and when you make your first $100 a day, first 1K a day. It's all stuff it's so possible. I mean, it's really just your mindset to make sure you want to work hard. And when I don't know if you guys got a chance to, or if you're physically at Affiliate World last December, I had the opportunity to be on stage, which was terrifying. It was like lights everywhere and like this full huge room. And if you know me, I might look like an extrovert, but I like to be behind the computer. So long story short, one of the things that I spent a lot of time talking about, and a lot of people told me they appreciated, was the mindset, right? So a lot of people always ask us, well, how in the world are you making so much money? How is MaxWeb growing? How can you afford to do what you do? And this is coming from a very pragmatic person. Really, it's the mindset, right? A few years ago, if I heard people talk about mindset, it was just like something like, it's hard work is what's really important, right? And it's true, but without the right mindset, like, I want you guys, if you take anything from today's webinar, besides all the good offers and like the specific pragmatic things, work on your mindset. I mean, do something like crazy. Like, I beg you, go turn off, the computer when we're done chatting, take a piece of paper and write down some like crazy goals. Like, I want to have a new house for my family. I want to buy like this specific awesome car, and just visualize that for a while, and tell me next year if anything came out of it, because I really think it will. I think, Mohammed, did you want to say something? Hold on, ask to unmute. So make sure you unmute yourself. I saw you raising your hand and I was like, oh, I'm excited. You want to say something? Okay, go ahead.
No, I just joined there. I'm from Morocco. I just came to this. I just want. I'm beginner. I just want to listen now.
Awesome, perfect. Thank you. Morocco. Oh man, I haven't had the pleasure to visit yet, but that's a beautiful country. Morocco, that's awesome. Yeah, it's so fun when people, that's the cool part, right? We are here from all over the world. Wow, so many friends. Okay. Can anyone help me with my verification on MaxWeb? Absolutely. So let me give you the Skype, because we also have, besides the individual Skype emails and IDs, I'm going to give you the specific Skype of our review team, and they would be more than happy to see why it's not working. 90% of the time, you are uploading your ID, everything is fine, and when it comes to the second verification step, where you have to take a selfie, if the light in your room is not super bright, like, I don't know, this room is pretty bright, so that's usually what's happening with the verification process. So Ismail, I just shared the ID for our Skype help. So if you're having trouble with your verification, please give them a ping on Skype. They will be more than happy to check in the back end and see what's happening. They'll tell you, hey, you need more lighting on your selfie, or you need a different government ID or whatnot. And that's gonna be pretty easy for them to see what's going on. Okay, perfect. So I also want to share with you guys the Skype IDs of our wonderful team, because after the webinar, maybe you saw a few of the offers that you're not running yet and you want to get started. So please ping them on Skype, ask them to help you. Also, if you like specific offers, if let's say you are running sugar balance and you're doing very well with that, but you probably could do more with a small pay bump, please ask us. We will check the average order value, and if we can afford it, we will do that for you. Because again, the more sales you make, the more money we make. We don't believe in making profits from 2 sales. We'd rather make smaller profits from you making hundreds of sales. So if you have been running an offer, you have a decent amount of sales, please ask your affiliate manager to check the average order value, because if they can, they will give you a bump to make sure you get more traffic. Will this be uploaded to YouTube? Yes, of course. You're welcome. Yeah, we'll definitely upload it to YouTube. And what we're gonna do, so besides the webinar, we have our podcasts. Those are the live podcasts with a bunch of different people in the industry. So we're going to have a really cool podcast next week. That's next Tuesday. And that's going to be with Thomas and Kyle from ClickBank. So we're going to talk about going from an affiliate to a product owner. A lot of affiliates have been trying to get into the product owner space, and many times we have seen people fail. So if you are thinking about that, we want to make sure we can at least tell you what not to do. Of course, we're going to have some information about what you should be doing to be successful, but that's a big one. So it's always greener on the other side. If you're an affiliate, you probably think being a product owner is super easy, because you create the product and then a bunch of affiliates send visits and customers and you just make money, passive income, but not doing much, which of course is not like that. And product owners think, well, being an affiliate is easy, right? Pick your source and just send traffic and you make a bunch of high CPAs from our products. But it's always greener on the other side. And, we've seen people struggle with both. It's no secret that we are affiliate oriented here at MaxWeb. Not a problem, Volker. Thank you for joining. One of our friends had to leave. I can't believe it's been almost an hour. We're definitely going to be doing this more often so I can tell you guys about offers that are doing well, to answer your questions in real time. MaxWeb is love. Yeah, oh, we are. We're so cool. I have an ebook and want to know if it could work as an affiliate product. It could. I mean, so many digital books that do very well. Actually, let me show you a digital book that I wanted to share with you earlier, that is really, really good for Facebook. Because you asked me earlier, I think it was you, Victoria, you asked me if you should promote sugar balance on Facebook. And I said, you know what, it's probably not the best for Facebook. But this one, it's super good. It's Sleep Burn. Okay. So this is the one that I'm sharing with you guys right now. It's a digital ebook, and the EPCs are so high, the conversion rate is so high, that many times affiliates make more money from this than from a supplement where they make 80 or 90 bucks CPA. So It's Sleep Burn is a digital book, so it's easy to get it approved on Facebook. The average order value is good because on the upsell, we have some supplements that people pick at times. So we can actually afford 50 bucks on this. We haven't announced it yet. We'll announce it later today. but it's really good. So what I usually do before the webinars, and why I'm so confident, I really look at the dashboard. It's not a huge secret on what I do. I look at the dashboard, I look for source, specific traffic sources, and it's easy for me to know what's doing well. So, the offers that I shared, they're good ones that you can probably run. Thank you, Jillian. That's very kind. If you're not sure, I only touch native, search, Facebook, email. But if you have any traffic source that you are not sure of, please ask me. I'll pick up an offer that's doing well for that specific one. This one I wanted to share with you because one of the affiliates shared this morning that it did very, very well for them. And I know we run internally, so blood pressure, that's a really good one. So besides what I shared earlier, that's a really good one that you should be trying. And I promised to tell you about new offers. So I have 3 that I want to share with you. These ones are going to be very easy for you to get approved, even on Facebook, because the cost to consumer is low. So fat burning gene, I don't know if you guys heard of the Fitera brand. It's a beautiful, very clean brand, and we're super excited and honored to be partnered up with them. So the 3 offers that are shared, they are new but very good. So if you're thinking about new stuff to add, the CPA looks lower. If you're thinking, oh my gosh, $12 CPA, I'm used to getting like 80 from MaxWeb. Well, that's because the cost to consumer for fat burning, I think it's free, or like $5-6 for the consumer. So it's very low for the consumer, which means a lot of people are buying it. So the earnings per click are really high. So give those 3 a chance, especially the mask one. If you're looking for new offers to run, we have email swipes if you want to run them on email. So those are the 3 new ones that I think are going to be big winners, especially because a lot of our affiliates run the offers on different platforms before they asked us to bring them over. So we did our due diligence and decided, okay, we really want the offers on. Do you guys have any specific questions on sources that maybe I didn't touch base on? We have like 5 more minutes. Also, if you have on the podcast series, which is different, and we're going to have one next week, if there are any speakers that you would like to have, please let me know. We are lucky enough that people love MaxWeb. So if we approach them and ask them to chat with us, I know they will. So if there are any people that, you maybe saw at a live conference and they did a really good job, please ask them to, please tell us, and then we'll make sure we invite them to speak with you. Neil Patel, Russell Brunson. Okay, good ones. Keep them coming. We're going to have any super affiliate would be great. I agree. So guys like that are great, like Neil and Russell, Jan Fernando, we'll have him for sure. Grant Cardone. So these guys are great. We had the pleasure of meeting a few of these guys in person at some of the masterminds that we attend, and they're beautiful, like minds, great people that have a lot to share. But I don't know if specifically they are so good at affiliate marketing. Super affiliates, on the other hand, those are the people that we want to listen to. So next month, I think we're going to have Zach Benson. I don't know if you heard of Zach. He's a super affiliate, and he also built this huge, Robbie, for sure. Mike Zhang, of course. We know these guys well, so we'll be more than happy. I'm actually going to make a note here of all the speakers, and we'll bring them in for you guys. Robbie was actually part of our conference last year, so I'll make a note and I'll make sure I invite them to speak. So next month we're going to have Zach Benson. He created a Sistergram. So if you're doing any type of Instagram affiliate marketing, it's going to be a beautiful, great resource. And then I don't know if you guys know Attila. It's spelled like this. He has a bunch of affiliate courses, and and whatnot. They're usually free, but we're gonna have him. He's a super affiliate, so another legend as well. Yeah. So Adela is gonna tell us specific ways on how he grew and stuff that he has presented in his book. So please make sure you you know, you write down questions, because how we do the live podcast is kind of like today. We let them prepare whatever they have for us, and then we have a Q&A at the end. So when we have the speakers, just write down any questions you have before, and we'll make sure we answer as much of them as we can. Perfect. So I'm making notes here of all different speakers. I don't know if you guys have a remarkable tablet. If not, I highly, you know, it's free marketing for them at this point, but it's really good. So it feels like writing on paper, but it's a tablet. So this is how I take my notes, and it's very, very helpful. All right, you guys, it's been an hour. I love you so much. Thank you for being here with us. Please, let me see. I will add the Skype messages again. Please make sure you ping us when we're done. We'll set you up the new links. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. So please ping us on Skype. Also, if you want me to be part of your Skype groups with your account managers, just ask them to add me. I would be more than happy to be there and help with anything that I can. There are never too many Skype chats for me. I love to be as involved as possible, feel the pulse and the dynamic. That's why I can do a half decent job with these webinars, is because I'm involved with so many of you guys. I know what's working, right? Otherwise, I would be just someone that shares stuff from hearsay, and that wouldn't be fun at all. So you're very welcome. I love you guys. Please ping your affiliate managers, ask them to add any of the offers you want. Try to keep an eye on the campaign page. I will share the link here with you. If you're new, the campaign page should be your best friend, because you can always see the good, like the top offers based on the conversion rate. Usually what's on the first page of the campaign page is a safe bet. So if you need a good offer, pick one of those. It's gonna be great. Especially if you're just getting started. One of my advice, the big advice is to not try 100 campaigns from the first month. Make sure you make some money first, and then you can pick up more. Yep, so besides that, the blog, which I shared earlier, I'll share again with you. We just launched a really cool blog post about banners. So that's a good one. And yeah. I noted down a lot of the speakers that you recommended. We'll make sure we get them on the podcast as soon as possible. And we'll do the webinars more often, so you guys can ask as many questions as you need. And have an awesome day. We appreciate you. We are only this big and successful because of you. You probably noticed we won the Offerable contest for the #1 CPA network in the industry. So that was super fun. We were so honored. I think there were over like 7,000 people that voted for us. So thank you. I mean, you are the reason why we are successful and why we are relevant. So anything we can do, please let us know. And I mentioned this earlier, if you're running specific offers and you think you can be doing more with a small pay bump, let us know, because if the average order value allows it, we'll be more than happy to help you, because if you make money, we make money. So it's really a no-brainer for us. All right. I love you. Have an awesome day. Thank you for being here, and I will make sure we upload this to YouTube. So if you're curious about, or if you maybe join us a bit later, you'll see the information. And also, I'm gonna copy everything that was asked and replied to in the chat. So if you want a copy of the transcript of the chat, just ask your account manager. All right, you guys, you're welcome. Have a really good day. What I'm doing now, I'm saving the chat. Perfect, done. So if you want a copy of the chat and everything that was typed, just ask your account manager. All right, bye guys.